Oh, thank you, Janice. Hello, Mr. Hadley. Come in, take a seat, please. How are you doing?
Well, I just admitted myself to a funny farm, and I'm pretty sure that on the way in here I saw a man try and eat his own foot. Who am I kidding? I'm great.
I'd like to run a few tests here, Mr. Hadley, just to see what we're up against.
She says we like she's the one going crazy.
Matthew, if you're not interested in getting better, there's nothing I can do for you here. Now, if you don't mind, would you please get out of my office? I have paperwork that needs to be done, and it's not going to do itself.
What kind of tests?
I'd like to run a few simple tests. It won't be a short process, but we've got to start somewhere. Now, if you don't mind, I'd like to ask you some questions.
You really are crazy if you think
You really
she
are
can help
crazy
you.
if you think you can help me.
Hello, Janice? When you get a second, could you come in here and pick up Mr. Hadley for me, please? All right, thank you, Janice. Then why are you even here, Mr. Hadley?
I guess I was just in dire need of some paid vacation.
So you just up and left your whole life. What about your parents? Wife? Girlfriend? Friends even?
None of the above. No girlfriend. No wife. Why bother with friends when all they do is let you down?
What about your parents, Mr. Hadley? Where are they at?
Tell her, Matthew. Tell her what she wants to know. Tell her they were brutally murdered right in front of you. Tell her you can still see the ruby red color of your mother's blood spilling onto the floor around her. Tell her you can still hear your mother's screams sometimes, and your father's gasping desperately for air. Tell her about that face, the one that haunts you. You think about it enough, you should be able to describe it perfectly, don't you think?
Come in! Dr. Cordell?
Matthew, are you ready to get going?
Have a good evening, Mr. Hadley. I expect to see you back here tomorrow morning at 9:45.
You're gonna love your roommate. But we're remodeling, so right here's your bed for now. You get to share the closet over there with Eric, and the bathroom is just right through those doors. So if there's anything you need, anything at all, just come see me at the front desk.
Who's this guy, Jan?
Eric will be here to show you around the floor. So just take your time unpacking your bags and getting comfortable and get to know each other. And I'll see you in the morning when you come and get your medications.
So, have you ever been to Bermuda?
No.
Me either. But I'd sure like to go there sometime. Have you ever been to Florida?
No.
I hear it's great this time of year.
So do you hear voices too? Well, I'm not like he...
I'm just kidding, man. You're a man of few words, aren't you? Well, I can respect that. Make yourself at home. I have. I'm what some might call a lifer. Only one way out of a place like this for me. Well, turn off the light when you, get finished. Good night.
Good morning, General Powell.
Eddie's Eric. Who's your friend? Matthew Brinker Hadley. Nice to meet you.
Well then. Nice to meet you. We'd better get going and quick. We've got a date with a very pretty lady. Morning, Jan Jan. Morning, Kathleen.
Good morning, Eric. Here you two go.
Thanks, sweetness.
If I'm not mistaken, you have an appointment with Dr. Cordell you should probably be getting going to.
Oh, that's right. I've forgotten what time it was getting to be. Well, bye, Jan Jan.
Oh, hello, Matthew. How are you doing today?
Fine.
So, what does an average day for you sound like, Mr. Hadley?
Well, I wake up, I put on a shirt, and I eat my cereal, and I drive to work. I work at a coffee shop, and then I work and I sell coffee. And then when I'm done, I drive back home, and I go to sleep, and that's about it.
Are you happy at work? Alright, well, we don't have to talk about that just yet. Let's start with a few simple tests, and we'll go from there. Let's give the Rorschach ink blot test a try. What do you see here?
Of India? A dragonfly.
What is it, Matthew? What do you see?
I just want her to go away. I see her face everywhere.
Who is she, Matthew?
I don't know her name. But she killed my parents when I was younger. I just can't get her out of my head.
Tell me about your parents, Matthew. Well, Matthew, I think we're done here.
Done? Like done?
Yeah, like done. If you ever need anything, just give me a call. Here's my card, has my own personal number on it. Leave a message if I don't answer.
Well, thanks for everything, Dr. Cordell.